with these nice little... Okay, so I'm just getting started on the first disc here. Yeah, as you can see, the condition is absolutely appalling on these rear discs. Only a portion of it is actually being in contact with the pad. The corrosion around the whole disc is absolutely shocking. Anyway, so we're going to get the discs off. Tools. I need a 15mm spanner and I think a 13mm ratchet socket to get on the back there, and that'll release the caliper from the holder, and then we can take the bracket off, take the disc off. This little hole just here, there's a little plastic cap, you just knock that off, and that's where the handbrake adjustment is, because there's two shoes, one here, that press against the inside of this hub for the handbrake. I actually don't use the handbrake really unless I really have to, but obviously those are still in there. So once you've loosened that off a little bit, then there's this little, God, that looks a bit mangled, doesn't it? It's supposed to be an Allen key there, you just release that and then the disc will come off. So let's get on with it. Okay, first one out. Christ almighty. You see that? That's bits of brake pad. Jesus Christ. I don't know if you can see that. You see that? There's bits of brake pads stuck. Thank you. This car must have sat for some time to have got in that sort of situation. Let's have a look. Oh wow, yeah. Can you see that? Yeah, that is shocking. And it's actually touching the metal, which is the grinding part. This is worn really unevenly. I wonder, I hope there's nothing wrong with the caliper to make it do that. That is the kind of thing that would make me think there's something amiss with the brake caliper. Anyway. There we go, much easier. There we go. And we have it. One thing we can see, we're looking at this, this was the brake pad on the bottom side. It's a bit of a giveaway how much it's worn. I don't know if you can see that on this side compared to this side. It's a bit sunny behind me, I don't know if you can tell. But there is severe uneven wear on that. This is the caliper bracket, or caliper carrier, whatever you want to call it. This is a piston that moves in and out. It's supposed to allow the caliper to move with the wear as it moves. This is rock solid on this side. It's not moving in and out at all, which means that the piston is pushing on one side of the brake pad more than it is, well, not at all on this side, it's not moving. So that is a problem for us. So I'll have to service this, really, have a good look and take it apart. Okay, so having a look at the sliding piston. This one does move. This one moves in and out. This one was rock solid. So this bit of the rubber I've prized away here. And now what we're going to do, I don't know if you can see, if I just pull it away. Can you see that? That should be smooth and greased so it can slide in and out. To be honest, even though this one moves, it doesn't look a whole lot better, but it does pull in and out. So we'll grease that one up anyway. But I don't know what to do here. I haven't got a service kit for these because I didn't really think to buy one. I just wanted to get the pads and discs on. But let's get this out, clean it up and see if we can grease it back up and see what sort of condition it's back in once we've done that. Okay, this is the offending item. If we turn it around that way for you. Trying to get it out if we can. It's coming. Yeah. Nasty. Okay. Let's do both of these pistons, clean them up, put them back in. Definitely all that. Can you see that muck up there? I don't know if you can. It's actually alright, to be fair. It's not split. So, just see if we can get that rubber boot off. Clean this up as much as we can so that we've got, oh yeah, look at that. Ugh.
These won't be serving properly on a whole new service, caliper service really. But for today, I think let's see if we can get them working and put them back on. Get the right bits ordered and do it properly afterwards. But today I just want to get the brakes working.
See, this one's in slightly better condition. You can see the sort of shape that it should be. I don't know if it's focusing. I think it's focusing on the background, isn't it? Anyway, this is not perfect, but it's better than the other one. And that's the sort of shape at the end should be. It sort of steps in a little bit here like that. Not like that. Certainly looks a bit better. It's a start anyway. It's the worst one. It's easy as putting my finger in. Clean the bits out. Oh yeah. Can you see? See all the sort of bits lining the contours of the rubber? Okay, so I've had a bit of a clean up. These are both of the pistons now. Piston pins are going to slide in and out. Certainly look a hell of a lot better than they did before anyway. So to clean inside there, I haven't got any pipe cleaners, so what I fashioned was a raw plug on the end of a big screw. Oh god, it's so much of a DIY hack, it's embarrassing. But anyway, just to clean out the bits from inside, because of course you can't really get in, there's no other end to knock them out, and it's all kind of greasy in there, so you need to sort of scrape the bits that were in there out, and that's how I did it with that. So now I'm going to grease them up, put the pins in and see if they slide freely in and out. Hopefully they do, then we can crack on with the actual job of getting the disc off. Right, it's as good a job as I'm going to do. I've reassembled, lubed inside with a bit of multi-purpose grease inside these rubber boots, clipped them back on. Now we've got free movement in and out on that one, free movement in and out on that piston there. This one's slightly stiffer actually than the other one, but it moves, you know, it moves easy enough. It wasn't rock solid before. So there we go. Let's move on to the next task, getting this off. Right, this little cap here, it's just a plastic dust cover for the handbrake adjustment. There we go. Oops. Out it comes. Phew. God, yes, get rid of that. Oh my God, look at all the junk that's on it.
I'm just test fitting this now. I haven't actually cleaned these up with brake cleaner or anything yet. This little bolt here doesn't really do much except for hold the disc in place. I'm doing everything else.
If you can quite see, I use one of these hand G-clamp things.
Slowly compress it.
Okay, well, I've just done the second side rear brake disc. Much the same story as the first side that I showed you some of before. Here's the other side now. You can see all the debris, bits of rust and crap that came off, all sorts of stuff. Some of the inside of the dust guard, lots of it caked onto the caliper itself, the actual piston, the ring that, you know, the actual piston. Loads of caked on rust and gunk and stuff there, which I've knocked off. The shoes, the handbrake shoes, loads of crud attached to all those as well. All bolted back up. Nice new pads. I don't know if you can see. Nice big chunky brake pads. Loads of wear on those now. I'll tell you what I'm going to show you in a minute though is what came off, and this definitely should not have passed an MOT. Really, actually, I couldn't see when I looked before, but quite dangerous. So let's get the wheel back on, get it finished off, and I'll give you a rundown. Right, so job's finished now. Discs and pads on both rears. Wheels back on. Down here as well. This is the dirtiest one because of all the rust and everything that used to fly off before it was done onto the wheels. Have a look at what's come off though. That's more concerning about the state of the dodgy MOT business perhaps. Okay, so these are both the old discs and pads that came off. This is off the right rear, this is off the left rear. Now this is down to the metal on the inside here. Can you see a mismatch? You know, it's a meat left on here. This is down to the metal, and the thickness of the disc is seriously below the minimum on this side here. It's just been grinding metal away, which is the noise that I've been hearing. in comparison. I mean, this disc is absolutely shocking as well, but not down to the metal like that one. Absolutely piss poor. Apologise for the language. Anyway, glad these are off now. Got nice shiny new discs, and pads all around on the back. Let's go give it a drive and be glad we're not using these anymore.